Happy New Year and keep pounding, Carolina Panther fans. It all comes down to the South. For the South, it all comes down to this and tomorrow. Carolina wins, they're in by default. Tampa needs a win and a Falcon loss in order to get in. If the Panthers lose, they need the Falcons to win because the three-way tiebreaker goes to them. Collective records between the three teams, Carolina would be 4-2. Would be 3-1. Tampa would be 2-2. It's a pretty damn soggy day here at Raymond James. For the last 4 seasons, the division has gone to the Bucs. Will this be the 5th in a row, or will the Panthers snap that curse? In about 10 minutes, we're going to find out. And for those wondering what the hell is causing me to hiccup, well, made moussaka again today, and this time I got it right. For the most part, I just picked the wrong size of an eggplant. The vegetable, not, at least not non-reptilian wings, you can't, Satan.
I'm not trying to take your job. Well, personally, for those billboards. Oh, come on, Danny. You made all those? Yeah. And t-shirts. T-shirts. This man stole that t-shirt. And this top.
They took his job! They took his job!
Make Jersey Mike's a game day thing.
Jersey Mike's. Can I help you, sir? Here's the bill from the dealership where I got my car, and I'd like you to beat it with a better deal on one of these fine cars.
You took his job!
Anyone can bring your AT&T or T-Mobile bill, and they'll give you a better deal. Isn't Verizon expensive? No. Better deal, best 5G network.
I had to do the joke.
This little red situation here, don't call it that. Bring your AT&T or T-Mobile bill to a Verizon store for a better deal today. But anyway, not as cool as Verizon. Oh, I don't get football. What? Why do they score by 7?
6.
And the kicker is so little, I ain't worried about him. Do you even like my nachos? I love your nachos, man.
God, no. Leaves you so clean, you'll want to come clean about everything else.
If you love to travel, Capital One has a rewards credit card that opens up the world of possibilities. You want unlimited double miles for everything you buy.
That's better.
Into extraordinary trips. Plus, get premium benefits at a collection of luxury hotels when you book on Capital One Travel. And get access to over 1,000 airport lounges worldwide. Open up a world of possibilities with Capital One. What's in your wallet?
It's been a pretty wet weekend down south. Warm and wet to kick off the new year of 2026. Right now, let's look at the division standings. Wild cards have been sewn up. Playoff for all the seats in the post have been sewn up, except for the South and the top and the West division. Everyone else With the exceptions of either the Panthers or the Buccaneers, everyone in the NFC is already locked in. Seattle, Chicago, Philadelphia, San Francisco, Los Angeles, Green Bay, they're already in by default of previous tiebreaker lockups.
Founder of the nonprofit Pain to Purpose and mother of our very own Tampa Bay Buccaneer, number 95, Elijah Roberts.
Mama's boy.
You see by the otherly light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose bright stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare above our singing air, they flew through the night, that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the wonderful job by Shonda, but a proud moment for Elijah to get a tough assignment today. Slow down that Carolina run game.
And with that field as slick as it's going to be, I think that should be pretty simple enough.
New customers bet $5 to get $200 if your dad wins. Pay instantly in Bucs bets. The crown is yours.
Oh, I need to come clean. I don't remember algebra. Are they letters? Are they numbers? Pick one, algebra. I'm getting an A.
Cottonelle leaves you so clean, you'll want to come clean about everything else.
You've earned this. Hold it up high. We might not be related. We just stick fast. Why not just give an extra hand? You give your whole heart and a whole lot of muscle. Because it feels good to raise up the community that raised you. You are a fighter.
Link, if anyone wants to come in, is right there.
It's to the stuff that never stopped. To the flavor that found its way into every from just one spot to America.
Last 4 years, winner of this division, 3 years or so, winner of this division has gone with either a 10, has never finished won a division with a record better than 10-7.
Leaves you so clean, you'll want to come clean about everything else.
My neck. Shut up, Rick Astley. Dave Canales, year 2 as Panthers coach. 8 wins in this season after getting 5 in his first one. Todd Bowles, second most wins in Buccaneer history in his first 3 seasons, tied only behind Panthers won the flip. They're going to defer it. Tucker fields it, and he's brought down to 23 to start the game. Baker Mayfield and the Bucs started the year winning 6 of their first 8, and they've gone to lose 7 of their last 8 since Baker Mayfield suffered an injury to his non-throwing shoulder in Los Angeles. Oh, we got a Buck down right out the bat. Who is it? Anthony Walker Jr. is down. Too bad it's going to be gone after tomorrow, the triple treat box thing. And by this Tuesday, the holiday season will officially be over. My mom and I had basically packed up all of our Christmas decorum this past Tuesday, I think. I mean, this past Monday and Tuesday.
That's not. Checking Allstate first was smart. Barking at my boss, dumb. At least I checked Allstate first and said hundreds. These guys are crazy.
We're on the 9th day after Christmas, for those wondering. So 9 leaves are probably running about dancing. Sorry, I had to make that joke. Unless, of course, you celebrate the Russian Orthodox Christmas, which means you don't take your stuff down until January 19th. Anyway, Walker Jr. is now off the field. Let's get this game properly started. He'll go to the 10th. What happened? Concussion shot, knees. Bucs offense has Bucky Irving, Bruce Evans, Chris Goodwin Jr., Emeka Duka, Kate Otten. And there's the backs and receivers. They have Tristan Ripps, Michael Jordan, Graham Barton, Dan Feeney, and Luke Odezike as the linemen. First and 10 from the 26-yard line. On goes in motion. They're going to fake the handoff to Irving. Oh, it is a handoff to Irving. Never mind. And he's going to get 9. That was a good cut by Irving. Second one from the 35. Does Tampa do the Tampa Tushy? Nah. But they do have Irving in the backfield. Deep back. And off to him again. Gets the first down. Picks up 3. Panthers defense, Sean Robinson, Derek Brown, Bobby Brown Jr., the front three. Then it's Scrouton, Barnes, Rosenboom, Woolham. Then you got Jackson, Morthberg, Scott, and Horn in the secondary. 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Fake the handoff this time. Field goes over the caught by Evans. 1st down, pick up a 12 at midfield. So if you're a Bucs fan, this is so far so good. Oh, it's a 13-yard catch. Hi, Iman. Just doing the Panther game. Evans comes off. 1st and 10 from the Carolina 49. Not a good start if you're the Panthers. Hand off to Irving again. And a gain of 7. Are they going to give him 6? I count 7. Oh, well. 2nd and 4 from the 43-yard line. Irving in the back. Hand off again. Irving tries the left side this time. He's only going to get 2 out of that. 3rd down. So do I, Iman. But with that ball being as slicker than grease today, it's going to be tough. 3rd and 2 from the 40. 41. 40%. Middle of the road. Lower tier of the top 10 in terms of 3rd down conversion is Tampa this year. They hand off to Irving, gets the 1st down, and he'll get 4, bringing it to the 38-yard line, the 37-yard line.
We're just trying to get the ball to that unblocked defender, that defensive back, make him tackle. 1st down, Tampa Bay. What you like is how Josh Griffin already has kind of sent Carolina on this. So we know the strength of your defense out of the middle, but we're still going to hit you.
From the 37. They're going to keep running it looks like, are the Buccaneers. They get the snap off in time. It's a fake. Mayfield looks, going to have to bolt. And Baker will be about a yard short of the 1st down marker, I think. Gain 9. Second one's going to go back to Irving, perhaps. From the 28. Nope, drop back. Throw to Otten. And he gets 10. Pick up into the 18-yard line.
Trusting his eyes, seeing the dropper, getting the completion. Then you see the backup linebacker, Chris Flores. He's in the long service. He's injured in this football game. Vision is splitting. Ball security and footing. Going to be critical in this football game.
1st and 10 from the 18. Mayfield fires over the middle. Caught. Touchdown, Kate Otten. Fire the cannons.
game, some clutch throws and scrambles by Baker Mayfield, and then the impressive shot down in the red zone. First touchdown of the season for Ottman, his 53rd catch.
Kick is up, and it's good by Chase McLaughlin. And much like how the Panthers scored Drew first blood the first time these two teams played, the Bucs draw it first this time around. 7-0 Tampa. Not a good start if you're Carolina. Well, it's about to be gone soon. That meal is about to be gone soon, too. I don't really care for the SpongeBob movie, The Search for SquarePants. Personally, SpongeBob has gone off the cliff for me.
So clean, you'll want to come clean about everything else.
When you live with diabetes, progress is having your coffee like you like it, without an audience. The Freestyle Libre 3 Plus sensor tracks your glucose in real time, so everyone else doesn't have to. Then over time, it can help lower your A1C. Confident choices for more control of your life. This is progress. Learn more and try for free at freestylelibre.us. Taxes, chasing updates, and getting nowhere. Now Taxes is a tax expert. Doing all for you. While keeping you in the loop. So you don't keep chasing this way. Now this is Taxes. Intimate TurboTax.
So guys, just smile and say, switch to T-Mobile in just 15 minutes and get an iPhone 17 on them. No trade-in needed.
Why can't we just say cheese?
Cheese!
Now you can switch to T-Mobile in just 15 minutes and get a new iPhone 17 on us. No trade-in needed.
Baker Mayfield looking like the Baker of old, of what he looked like over the first 8 weeks of the season on that drive. So if you're a Bucs fan, this is so far so good. Let's see if the Panthers can respond to this. Touchback, they'll start at the 35-yard line.
Yeah, so Carolina's playing what we call cover 3. Now a vacancy, a weak spot in that defense is right in between the top of the numbers and the hash. Okay, so Hawkins going to run a seam to get right there. But see what happens when Buck Irvin pre-releases to those linebackers. They fall this one horizontal, and if they can catch this one down there, it's got to happen right now for Baker Mayfield timing-wise.
That's for sure. First and 10 from the 35. Young sets up with Dowdle in the backfield, it looks like. He's going to try the fire with fire approach, I guess. They get the snap off in time. And off to Rico, and he is not going anywhere. Loss of 2 at worst. Bryce Young, career best this year. 63% passing percentage completion, 21 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. But we got flagged. So unnecessary roughness against Tampa. Flag. Right there. He throws Rico to the ground after the whistle had been blown. So that puts the ball on the Panther 48. From the end of the play, no, they're going to stick it at midfield. Tough break if you're Tampa in that regard. Donald in the backfield again, 1st and 10 from the 50. I mean, from the Panthers side of the 50. Donald slips this time and is taken down, loss of 2. Can we stop running it? Donald, McMillan, Coker, Leggett, Tremble, the offensive backs and receivers for Carolina. But with how hard that rain's come down, I'm not sure if the Panthers are going to stay on the ground. Akanu, Lewis, May, Court, and Morton, the linemen. 2nd and 12 in the 48. 3 receivers to Bryce's left. Drop back. Young with a dump back to Chua. Tries to escape, but he's only going to get 1 yard out of that. If you're Carolina, this is not what you wanted to see. This is a team that has been screwing the pooch time and time again with the Panthers. So they got back to midfield. Odd. Panthers have been a pretty bottom-tier team in terms of third down conversion, 37%. Goes over the middle. Caught. No, it's dropped by Leggett. Incomplete. Winfield Jr. on the coverage. Panthers will have to punt it.
You have to cross space of that safety. That's a dangerous football for Bryce, but it's the right throw. I need you to have more urgency on the end. But you see the difference of Avante David, how he cushioned that seam route and played it with a little bit more depth.
Cameron Johnson back to get it for the Bucs. Sam Martin to get rid of it for Carolina. Good kick. Fair catch, and into the end zone for a touchback. Tampa will set up shop at the 20. We'll be right back with 7:20 plus. With 7 minutes and 24 seconds to go. Carolina better do something on the defensive end because the way that rain is coming down, Tampa's taking advantage of it.
He's just been really distant lately. Maybe he's scared of commitment or getting hurt. What do you think? Yeah, totally. Okay, Bridgewater, you're in.
Teddy Bridgewater, get back up. Listen. If only there were backups in real life.
So we've been
But at least there's Progressive to protect your home and auto.
a different person.
You think he's got commitment?
Exactly.
You're not a mechanic. It's not your job to fix him.
Miss Hillary is a one-woman hurricane,
An incredible multitasker.
she connects suitcases and waste management cannot.
Ow! Stupid neck pressure. What I'm going to need is some fucking surgery on this thing. Sooner or later. That's just to get properly realigned again. My whole skeleton properly realigned. Yeah, but in those 3 games, has it come up with success for the Bucs? The answer is no. First and 10 from the 20. Irving in the backfield again. Is this going to be a draw play again? A design draw. Brought a Bucky. It is. No, it's Rashad White, and he's not going to get much. Maybe 2 on that carry.
Makes the play. That's what you're accustomed to seeing from these interior two between him and Sean Robinson. They have got to hold it down in this too high dominated scheme. I think Derek Brown's one of the, if not the best, run-stopping defensive tackles in football this year.
Second and 8. Ball on the 22 for Tampa. Drop back. Nice catch. But Auden is cut down. Forward progress would have him at worst at the 25, at best at the 26 for the Bucs. So a gain of 3, maybe 4, or on the catch. They give him 4. Only the second third down the Bucs have faced today. 3rd and 4 from the 26. From their own 26. Irving back in. No, that's White, excuse me. Drop back on the gun, fires. Evans has got it and steps out the 47. But we got, you guessed it, flag. What's the call here? Is this coming back or is it going forward? It's pass interference on Carolina. That's going to be declined. Let's see. Right there. Yep. Carolina on the back foot, whether it's this rainfall or the fact that there's in a rut after the Seattle loss, is the mystery. 1st and 10 from the 47. Handoff to White. But he's not going anywhere. I give credit to the fans on both sides for coming out here in this deluge. Irving back in at the tail. From the 48. Drop back. Baker looks. Caught by Bucky on the slant, on the screen. He's got the first down. And more out at the 38. Or 39. Pick up at 13. Why is almost every game I've called for Carolina, they lose? I don't know. Hey, Carolina, can you wake the fuck up? 1st and 10 from the 39 in Carolina territory again. Baker is 6 for 6 in the air. And around. And it's going to be a pick of a 4. I mean, a 5. Second and 5 from the Carolina 34 with 3:40 to go. Carolina has not been able to get out of the block so far. Going screen. Gets the first down again. Leave the gaps open. Pick up a 5. And we got flag. That's going to cost Carolina another 15. Jackson, you fucking idiot.
You don't really want to press his buttons too much. It's one of those don't wake up the bear type of players. And the more competitive, the more high-strung the environment is, it really brings out the best.
That now puts the ball on the 12. You're on the 13 for that. You idiot. Jackson, you idiot. Run the 13. Fake of the handoff. Mayfield looks. Looking. Going to go to the dive. Incomplete. Ottman couldn't catch me. Or Durham wasn't able to catch that. That was a bit short for him. First miss of the day for Baker Mayfield.
Totally lost track of where Payne Durham was, and that happens when you have a full sprint the opposite way. Again, that's what happened so fast out there.
If Durham was a little more to the left, he would have caught that. Anyway, 2nd and 10 from the 13. And off to Irving, and he's not going anywhere. Gain of 2. 3rd down. Third and 8 from the 12, from the 11. Drop out of the gun. Baker looks. Trying to escape the pocket. He does. Looking. Gonna have to get rid of it. Incomplete. He was looking for a Bucca. Not gonna get him that time. Here comes the field goal unit with 2 minutes left. Left in the quarter, and the Bucs about to go up 10. This will be from 29 for for McLaughlin. Of course, you haven't checked the damn mail. And you got it. 10-0 Tampa. I'll be right back. 10-0 Panthers. 1:57 left in the first. They got to find some way to get back in there.
Nothing stops Ram. Don't let anything stop you from getting a great deal at the Ram Wrap Up the Year sales event. Now, purchase this Ram 1500 and get 0% financing for 60 months. Get 5,500 total cash allowance on select 2026 Ram 1500 models and dealer inventory. And get a 10-year, 100,000 mile powertrain loaded warranty. You told Mom to send her prescription to Amazon Pharmacy. She didn't. Now you're stuck behind this guy, as he uses the pharmacy line to purchase half the store, including a ceramic dolphin figurine without a price. All Mom had to do was use Amazon Pharmacy, and her meds would get delivered right to her door.
So for Mom, I was thinking...
I thought she didn't want anything.
Well, like when she says she doesn't want any fries?
And she eats all her fries.
Exactly. What if we get her the new iPhone 17 Pro at AT&T? We can get the best deal without needing the most expensive plan.
Good call.
And you know, she loves her selfies.
Who's that?
Well,
Get the all-new iPhone 17 Pro on us when you trade in your old iPhone. Any condition, most expensive plan now required. Plus, switch and we'll pay off your phone balance up to $800 per line.
she does that. In any case, it's Buccaneers 10, Carolina 0 at this point. About to enter the second, minute 57 away from entering quarter 2. I think this is how I start 2026, calling a Panthers game. Kick is away. This is the 4th game for this team I've called this year, and it's going to go in the end zone for a touchback. And all of them have been fucking roadies. Against the Jets, against the 49ers, the Saints, and now against the Buccaneers. That's true. With how bad it's been getting out there, the field is incredibly slick. Dowdle in the backfield, 1st and 10 from the Carolina 35. They're going to give it to No, they're going to fake it to Rico. Young goes over the middle, caught by caught by Tremble. No, that's Tremaine, excuse me, and he's going to get 16, 17 yards for a first down. First positive gains of the day for they gave him 20. Okay. That's going to put the ball at the 45 of the Buccaneers. Nice catch. First and 10 in Buck territory from the 45. Dowdle again in the back. And a false start flag on the Panthers. That's going to push them back to midfield, 1st and 15. That's on Lewis. That's not what the Panthers needed.
Tampa's going to give him the chance to hit. When it's there, he has to not only be willing to take it and be aggressive, but to make the throw.
Fakes the handoff. Screen pass to Evans. They'll get back to the original line, maybe get 1 more yard, but that's about it. 2nd down. Pick up a 6. 5 or 6. Be thankful I did not say the meme. They're going to give him 5. Second and 10. Ball on the 45 once again. Four wide out set. 2 to each side. Dowdle in the backfield again. They hand off to Rico. He finds a small hole, but not much. At best, he only got 1, and that's how we're going to end the first quarter. 10-0 Tampa Bay. Can the Panthers respond? So Kazuma Okamoto is now a Blue Jay. Great. Remind me to kill you, David Stearns, you incompetent, skin-flinting assmonger. Ass fucking dipshit. The reason the Mets are in this hole is because of you, you piece of shit. I'm sorry for being this blunt about what's happened with the Mets, but I can't sugarcoat or bullshit it. Fuck that. Second quarter about to begin. Remember what's at stake. Tampa gets in with a win and a Falcon loss tomorrow. Carolina gets in with a win or a draw, or Atlanta wins. Can they trust the Falcons against a rather resurgent Saints team? I don't know. In any case, 3rd and 8. Hubbard now in the backfield for the Bucs. For the Panthers. Ball at the Buck 43. Four wide set. Drop back. Young gets rid of it quick, but it's off the hands of Tedero and McMillan. Incomplete. The Panthers will once again have to get rid of it. This is not going for it behind it. Going for it. Wait, they fucking are going for it? This is not. I advise against this shit. It's an empty set unless they're trying to trick the Bucs into jumping off. And it was an attempt at a trick. Flag, dog call. Seriously, was there any reason for that attempt? I mean, even I know that's stupid. Fourth and 13. Martin back out there again, like I guessed. Good kick. This one's going to take a Panther bounce to the 5-yard line. 38-yard punt, no return. Bucs will set up shop there. Let's look at the roller coaster season for Carolina. Since week 7, win over the Jets when they went against the Jets. Lost to the Bills, beat the Packers, lost to the Saints, beat the Falcons, lost to the 49ers, beat the Rams, lost to the Saints again, beat the Buccaneers, lost to the Seahawks. First and 10 from the 6. Irving deep in the backfield. They're going to hand it off. Irving will get 3. If this were a lighter falling rain, then maybe the Panthers would have a better shot at this. But given how heavy it is, this is not their territory. And seriously, what kind of nonsense is this shit? 2nd and 7 from the 9. Drop back. Baker fires off the hands of Irving on the screen pat, on the slant, incomplete. Bucky had some space if he had managed to catch that ball. If Bucky had managed to catch that ball, he had space. Their hands are going to be prunes by the end of this game. 3rd and 7 from the 9. Baker drops back again, fires. It's caught. First down, pickup of 12. James McMillan. So they give him 11. I thought it was 12. I don't know why Jackson was playing so off the coverage. You need to be up on those sorts of passes to cut off the first down marker, not back. 1st and 10 from the 20. I formation. Pitch to White. You'll get 3. Scott with the trip up. Yahweh. 2nd and 7. Mayfield just bounces it. Kate Ottman was the closest receiver. 3rd down. Got me. 3rd and 7. Ball on the 21. Ball on the 23. Drop back. Mayfield looks. Going over the middle. Picked off! Christian Roseboom brings it back to the Tampa red zone. Brought down at the 17-yard line. That's what Carolina was looking for. From the 40. High mess. Ball at the Tampa 18. I thought it was the 17 or 19 rather. So 21 on the return. Young out of the gun. Dowdle in the backfield. No, that's Chula, excuse me. Lean pass caught by McMillan. He's going to get the first down. 1st and goal at the 9. First and goal from the 9. McMillan goes to the sideline to get his hands dried off. And I can't blame him or any Panther receiver at this point. Dowdle in the backfield. Can he get a run? Can he get some points on the board? No, that's Chuba. Tries to cut to the outside, stays on his feet, and is lucky to even get back to the line of scrimmage at best. I don't understand why the end around route. A jet sweep route. Buccaneers have allowed 21 some red zone scores in 21 of their last 22 drives over their last 5 games. The worst setup in the National Football League. 2nd and goal, ball at the 8. So they got 1 yard out of it. Red zone offense for the Panthers, just as bad. 51%. Young drops. Flips it to Tremble. He's got the lane. Touchdown, Carolina. Tommy Tremble puts the Panthers on the board. Keep pounding, Carolina Panthers fans. Snap, hold, kick, good. Panthers cut the deficit to 3. It's now 10-7 with 10:50 left in the half. Of course, Carolina, no stranger to playing in this kind of rainy weather. And for those wondering, yes. For those who recall, Donald Trump sent a strike team into Venezuela to capture the corrupt president of Venezuela, Nicolas Maduro, who's notorious for his drug trafficking exploits. He was captured and he's going into the U.S. to face justice. But do I think he'll get off the hook because of a crooked judge set in the deep state? More than likely, yes.
President Trump saying that the U.S. would now be running Venezuela for now until such time that we can do a safe, proper, and judicious transition. He did not rule out American boots on the ground. Stay with ABC News for continuing coverage. Johnson in New York.
So we traveled and then they're seeing the world with Bucs. There's nothing like a stay that sets the standard with the largest global hotel program. Hotels and resorts.
Note to the scumbag presidents that have come before Trump. Bush, Obama, Biden. That is how you do a damn war on terror. You don't make up, you don't generate an artificial crisis. You go after a real fucking crisis and destroy it. I'm sorry for getting a little political, but I couldn't sugarcoat that. Question is, will it be Seattle or San Francisco Carolina would host? Between the two, I'd say they're better off facing Carolina. They're better off facing San Francisco. And the Panthers would be better off against San Francisco than they would be against Seattle. This one lands in the landing zone, caught the 5 over the 10 to the 15. Fumble! Did Carolina get it? And we've got flag. Who's got the ball? Panthers say they have it, but let's check the flag first. Clear the pile, damn it. Now the Bucs saying they have it. So who's got it? And for that matter, what's the flag? Who's got it? Okay, so Tampa got the ball, but they got busted for an illegal block in the back. Let's see. Okay, the ball gets loose there, so who falls on it? I couldn't really see from that angle. Okay, there's the ball coming out. Yeah, Bucs had it. I mean, Bucs got back. Tucker got back. 1st and 10 from the 15. Irving in the backfield for the Buccaneers, up 3 after handoff. Oh, he's going to get stuffed this time. Loss of 4, maybe even 5. Ulumelin on the takedown. Umanyalan, excuse me. Loss of 4. 2nd 14 from the 11. Now Tampa's on its back foot a little bit, though not much. Baker out of the gun. A little shaken up after his last drive and in a pick. Gonna hand it off again. Pick up a 3. Gain of 4. Get those 4 yards back. So it's 3rd and 10 from the 15 again. Ninth pick since week 11 for Baker. 2nd most in the league at this point. Dump pass to White. And he's going to get the 1st down. Pick up a 13. Again, why the fuck are the Panthers playing that soft off? You need to be closer to the line, not up it. Up on the run, not backing up on, not backing it. Is White okay? Oh, it's a gain of 11. They're gonna hand it to Bucky again. And he's not going anywhere. He gets nowhere on that. Second and 10. 57-0 in terms of the ground game in favor of the Bucs, but with this rain, can't blame Carolina for not going. Going for another screen. Caught by White. He's going to get 7. Now it's 3rd and short. Do you give it to Bucky or you do another screen here if you're the Buccaneers? It looks like they're going to go to Bucky. If he can hold on to it. Nope, they're going to go gun. And Baker's going to run over the 40 and slide down to 45. Gain of 8. Or 12. Or 11. Excuse me, fuckers. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Loss of 4 on a screw up. Baker inadvertently clotheslined his own linebacker, his own running back. or elbow checked him. Tucker didn't even notice it. Lots of 4 on that screw up. Second and 14. Ball on the 40. Mayfield fumbles it. Gets away briefly, but he's going to lose 3. Uh-oh. Yeah, that ball just slipped out of Baker's hand. Slipped out of Baker's hand. I mean, I swear, that ball is slicker than a greased pig right now. 5:35 left. It's 3rd down and 17 for the Buccaneers. The ball at their own 37. Maybe 16 at their own 38. I don't know. Brown is up on it under his own power, so he's okay. Rashad White about to come in. He comes back in. So he only lost 1 yard. I thought I saw him lose 2, maybe even 3 on that run, on that fumble. Did not like zone by the secondary. 3rd and 15 from the 38 and a half. Hand off. And White is going to get 6. So this will be the first time the Panthers will get the ball via punt. Best outcome Carolina could have in this situation. We only gave him 4. Riley Dixon has one of the lowest net yardage ratings in the NFL. Trevor Etienne, the brother of Travis Etienne, I think, back to get it. This one almost gets blocked. Etienne will be brought down at the 17-yard line on the catch. So Carolina will set up shop after about a 4-yard return on where was the ball? 44-yard line? 5-yard return on a 44-yard punt. With 4:21 left in the half. Now the Panthers will get the ball back to start. Will get the ball to start the second half since they opted to get rid of it. Doofus. Shut up.
Every dollar spent with your good card earns points. Just check the app. Like these? Yes. Or your receipt too. I like to frame my good ones. Don't waste your fuel points. Redeem them at Harris Teeter, BP, or Amoco.
Initiate final days protocol and just announce final days bonus cash. That's 1,000 bonus cash back, and that's on top of other offers.
And Chelsea Green losing the women's U.S. title back to Julia last night. That means a domino effect's going to happen for her and Ethan Page. Next for them to lose the AAA mixed tag titles. To who? Don't know. Don't give a fuck. And then finally, the death of All Ego's reign as NXT North American champion. 2 former Heisman Trophy winners, Bryce Young in Alabama, Mayfield in Oklahoma, drafted overall first by the Browns and Panthers respectively in 2018 and 2023. Bryce in his 3rd season with Carolina, Baker in his 8th with his 4th different team. He has played for the Browns, he's played for the Panthers, he's played for the Rams, and here he is now as a Buck. Ball in the 17 to start step shot for the Panthers. Dowdle in the backfield. 4:21 left in the half. They're going to hand it off. And Dowdle will get 1 at best. I think since at least week 6, the Panthers' running game has been heavily compromised by going too much to Dowdle, and the opposition has kind of figured that out. I don't know why Dave Canales wouldn't switch to Chuba, but either way, 2nd and 9. There's Joe Gilbert, offensive line coach of the Panthers. 2nd and 9 from the 17. Drop back. Just barely gets the play off in time. Gonna fire it. What a catch by McMillan as he comes back. Pick up a 16 down to 32. Hello, Chris. Or 14. First and 10 from the 32-yard line. Fake the handoff. Young gonna lob it. Caught by Jimmy Horn Jr. for a first down. Pick up a 15 as he steps out. Question is, are the Panthers trying to go for the lead or are they trying to get in the field goal range? 2.5 minutes left. And at this rate, you need to get pretty deep just to have safe field goal range in these weather conditions. First and 10 from the 47 of Carolina. They're going to hand off to Dowdle. He finds a hole, dives for midfield, and he'll go beyond it for a pickup of 5. And that's probably going to be the last play of the play pre-warning play. We gave him 4. Two minutes left in the half. 10-7, Tampa Bay. And if I'm Carolina, at this point, play for field goal range. You get the ball back anyway to start the second half. Might as well have that last piece of garlic stuffed crust spinach. Boy, I'm a little hungry. Soon. I usually like to eat pizza at home.
Look at that, it's raining.
When I get takeout.
It feels good to save some coin. It feels good to go now.
Because I am what I am, and that's all what I am.
If you love to travel, Capital One has a rewards credit that opens up a world of possibilities. Unlimited double miles on everything you buy. And turn all of your purchases into extraordinary trips. Plus, get premium benefits at a collection of luxury hotels when you book on Capital One Travel. And get access to over 1,000 airport lounges worldwide. Open up the world of possibilities with Capital One. Look for your wallet.
Good time, best time, all the time. Come seek the Royal
You think it's rain bad down in Florida? Trust me, it's worse in California due to the amount of flash flooding. Wild card weekend, Saturday, 4:30 and 8 on Prime. On Fox, CBS, or Prime. Then 1 at 4:30, same on Sunday afternoon. Then on Sunday night, 8 o'clock on NBC. And Monday night, the winner of this series, this game, from what I understand. Anyway, 2nd and 10 for the 2nd and 6 from the 49. Fake of the handoff. Desperate heave, incomplete. Young was looking for Tommy Tremble, but that was sniffed out. And let's look at the radar. Tampa has been holding Carolina down on 3rd down, 3rd and 6. This is only the 3rd time the Panthers have had to deal with this, but they're 0 for 2 so far today. McMillan in the slot to the right. They get the snap off. Going deep, and that's picked off. Jacob Harris with the pick, and he slides out of bounds at the Tampa what? And that is not what Carolina wanted to do. Let's see, this is going to be at the Tampa 42 when we come back. He was looking for Tyrone McMillan, but he got picked. Picked by Jacob Parrish. So both quarterbacks have been picked off at least once. Yeah, too bad the Giants couldn't win that game because of Shane fucking Bowen, that zone happy tunnel vision piece of shit. And for those wondering, yes, we do sell those at Lowe's. I miss the $5 footlong shit.
Looks like a NASCAR pit crew with everyone putting on new gloves here in the Buccaneers local. So quick weather update, Lewis. Still raining pretty hard.
1st and 10 from the 42 for Tampa. Hand off to Bucky, and he's going to get 7. I counted 6, but whatever.
Slower to the perimeter, and then you just can't leave that ball behind. Parrish, outstanding pick.
Minute 20 to go in the half. I mean, I'm sure the Bucs are looking for field goal range at this point, too, in their own right. Hand off to Tucker, and he's not going anywhere. Loss at 2. So at the very least, the Panthers can mitigate this if they can get a full-fledged 3-and-out stop. Penultimate play of the half. Panthers have only had 80 yards to the Bucs 181, 75 to 107 in the air, 74 to 5 in the ground. All of them favor the Bucs. They're in 5 from the 47. Get the snap off. Baker chased. Trying to get away. Finds Ottman in the hole. And out of bounds to the 31 with 18 seconds. Buccaneers will have at least one more play to get off before they can get in the field goal range.
That ball is a legal forward pass. What a play by Baker Mayfield.
Run a 31, 18 seconds left. Carolina will burn a timeout. It was a 22-yard catch by Ottman. And this is just Mother Nature having her way with this game today. I mean, these highlights are all just Mother Nature having her way with the game, having her way today. Yeah, just go for 3 if you can do it. They're going to hand off to Bucky, up the gut, and he's going to get 8. And they're going to burn their first time out with 13 seconds left in the half. I mean, I don't blame the Bucs for taking this approach just to get into field goal range. I mean, just to go into the halftime up 6 instead of up 3. I don't.
Is already rolling now for this new season.
The Saints upset the Falcons, even if Carolina lost, and they would still win the division. Atlanta takes care of business on the field.
Second 3 at Tampa at the Carolina 25. I do not like zone coverage in this situation, especially deep zone coverage. We prevent coverage. And up to Irving. He's going to get the first down. He's going to get 5. And they'll burn their second timeout with 9 seconds left. Smart move by Bowles. This will be a 38-yarder for McLaughlin. And regardless of the weather conditions, he could easily hit this one from 38.
And I would say this too, but this is a team that is self-inflicted wounds have been the story of the last 5 or 6 weeks. So if you're Josh Broussard, I think with 9 seconds up, I'm calling another run. This is about where does McLaughlin want that kick from? Left hash, right.
And at the same time, you can't afford to chew up too much clock on the run. You got to make sure that your runner goes down quick, and then you burn your last time out. Hand off to Bucky. Down he goes after a pickup of 2, and they're going to burn the last time out with 5 seconds left on the clock. Which is what I said. If you were the Bucs, that's what you had to do in this situation. This will put the ball at... This will be this puts the ball from 38 yards to 36 yards of distance. He hasn't missed a lot, many of them. His first field goal was 29. This one is from 36. Dixon the hold. Snap. Kick. Good. 2 seconds left on the clock. 13-7 Tampa. But we got flag. Probably offsides on the Panthers. No illegal shift. No, it was against Carolina. And essentially, the first half is over with the score Tampa Bay Buccaneers 13, Carolina Panthers 7. Because Bryce is just going to take a knee once they set up shop to end the half. Bryce better find some way to get the ground game up and running. But with how slick it is, this is just Buccaneers saying, beat us with your arm. I mean, beat us with your fucking arm. Ain't that the truth, Danny boy? Touchback, 35-yard line setup. Take a knee. We go to the half, 13-7 Tampa. In an interview from Dave Canales, the team was tied for third most in the NFL, with half of their wins having come when they're down at halftime. And once again, they're in that situation. One exceptions have been against Buffalo, against Jacksonville, Seattle, San Francisco. Baker Mayfield. I mean, let's look at the team stats. 14-6 in first downs in favor of the Bucs, 8-5 in the air, 5-0 on the ground, 1 each from penalties. Big key factor has been third down efficiency. 6 out of 9 for the Bucs, nothing for the Panthers in 3 first downs. 40-18 in total plays, 216-79 on total, 1 sack. Each quarterback has been sacked once, one sack for 1 yard against Baker. Each QB has been picked off once. 21 44 to 8-16 in terms of total time of possession. Each team has been perfect from the red zone. 1 for 1 for the Panthers, 3 for 3 for the Bucs. Big X factor is lack of running game for the Panthers today. 5 carries for 5 yards for Rico Dowdle. 1 carry for -1 from everyone else, and that was Bryce Young. Bucky Irving has been carrying it through the Panthers' run defense. 14 carries for 49 yards. Receiving, Kadon, 4 catches for 54 yards to lead Tampa Bay and a touchdown. 2 catches for 25 yards for Tedero McMillan. The touchdown belonging to Tommy Tremble for Carolina. 2 fumbles, both recovered by the Buccaneers, by the Bucs, and they've recovered both. Derek Brown leads all players with all defensemen with 7 tackles. Barnes and Scroton have the split sack of Mayfield. Levante David has 2 picks, and Hassan Rek each have 2 tackles, and Antoine Winfield Jr. and Tyke Smith 2 set tackles apiece for the Bucs. Christian Roseboom, 1 pick for 20 yards. Jacob Parrish, 1 pick for no yards. Each team getting points off the turnovers. Tucker actually lost one of his kickoff return fumbles. Chase McLaughlin, 2 field goals and a PAT, 1 PAT for Ryan Fitzgerald. Sam Martin, 2 punts for 92 yards. Riley Dixon, 1 for 43 yards. And those are your halftime stats for this finale between these 2 teams. Now I can bore myself with something on my iPad for at least the next 7 or so minutes.
Straight up, it's the one. We know that. Seahawks also getting with a tie. Seattle, they lose them to 5. The Niners, if they lose, they can drop all the way down to 6, which would be a much more difficult path. They're a team, of course, now to get it. At least the Sultans on the 49ers side.
Scott, we're so used to hearing it's just one game that when you hear a team say this game is a big deal, it gets you fired up. By any means necessary. That's the way fullback Kyle Juszczyk described this game. Kyle Shanahan said our ultimate goal is the Super Bowl, and securing the number 1 seed and getting 2 games at home gives them the best chance to get there. Or actually get here, because Super Bowl 60 would be yet another home game for the 49ers. So to get a first-round bye and then not have to get on an airplane for the rest of the playoffs, Kyle Juszczyk said the value of that is insane. Now let's check in on Seattle. Lisa, it's another opportunity for Sam Darnold in a big game to prove some of the doubters wrong. And he's in a situation where he feels really confident. The team feels confident in him. Cooper Kupp told me that even as their offense has faltered, Darnold has remained consistent and resilient. That's what they're going to lean on. Also, protecting him is going to be extremely important in this one. Another thing to keep an eye out for is exactly how Darnold handles this 49ers defense. He feels ready to do that. Also feels ready to rely on his great defense against the 49ers offense.
Ladies, thanks. Trading distance for the 1 seed in football, and it's good on good, it's ones on ones, and that's what we've got here. Swag and key to determine who's going to be the 1 seed in the NFC and win.
Certain form of ball security. I think that's the story of the night. When the plays are there to be made, make them. And then some of the athleticism on some of these third downs that you may find yourself in, that we play football, get it with your legs.
I think for that to be successful, so they need to sharpen up.
Oh, brother. 6 minutes until the next half begins.
To me, it's about the second play opportunities for Brock Purdy and the San Francisco 49ers offensively. We know what this front is like, how Mike McDonald can manipulate you before the snap and then attack you with pressure. Brock Purdy has used his legs to create opportunities for this offense. How do you be in classical situations and also look on the second level straight beat? Week 18 in a row for Sam Darnold on the road with different teams in the first year as a starter to earn the ones that they won't fall. Get more left than last year. We'll see if he can rewrite the script tonight. That's how Saturday will close. As for what's coming up Sunday, there's our show.
But it's got tomorrow on Sunday Night Countdown before the Ravens Steelers take-on matchup. We have the latest on the injuries to both TJ Watt and Lamar Jackson. We'll be one-on-one with Trevor Lawrence as the Jaguars look to quiet the Dallas. And of course, from the latest information on all the coaches, whether they're safe or out. Tomorrow, Sunday Night Countdown. Kenny Anderson.
Look forward to that. Folks at home enjoy this second half from rainy Tampa. Buccaneers went right down the field to start this with Carolina trying to answer to see if they can fall back in. Enjoy.
Thank you for watching a Hawks game.
It's your first day.
First thing in the morning.
See what you missed while you were sleeping.
And get ahead of today's news.
The people of Cornell have been waiting for this decision for months now.
The important information you need to know now.
City leaders say it's good interaction for people who live near bodies that are out for school. Stories that matter to you. Lots of
Plus your traffic and weather updates every 10 minutes.
Channel 9 Eyewitness News 4:30 to 7 a.m.
ESPN. For people with eosinophilic esophagitis or POE, there are two big things on the menu. Treat your EOE. Most of the symptoms. Get with it. Yes, what you mix it. A breakthrough treatment proven to help reduce inflammation in the esophagus and improve swallowing. Jujitsu is not a steroid. It works differently to help block two of the key sources of inflammation inside the esophagus. And it proactively treats EOE so you don't get out of it. This or you can get that. Severe allergic reactions, including skin reactions, can occur. Get out right away if you have trouble breathing or wheezing or swelling of your face, mouth, tongue, or throat. Tell your doctor of new or worsening joint aches and pain, or parasitic infection, or asthma. Don't change your stop or treatments without talking to your doctor. Your EOE is old. Imagine the possibilities. Talk to your EOE specialist about to fix it. In 100 days, we went across the 7 continents to find answers to what's important. Monday morning football fun. It's Joe This is Fresh Bet. Here, there are no fillers, no surrounding flavors, no compromises. Just fit-together recipes, fresh meat and healthy veggies. Because real fresh food belongs in everybody's bowl.
Holiday savings at January 5th. Nissan Road to Back and get 0% APR for 60 months for finance and mainland or get to 5,000 customer cash on select pay models. So that's just hot on sale. Switch to T-Mobile in just 13 minutes and get an iPhone 17 on that. No trade-in needed.
Why can't we just say cheese? Now you can switch to T-Mobile in just 15 minutes and get a new iPhone 17 on us. No trade-in needed. There's working, and then there's growing a business with Business Plan. There's nothing like having the spending capacity now to keep your business moving. Nothing like being able to work here, here, here. And having the confidence of worldwide service everywhere your business takes. With a suite of benefits and unmatched value.
So you can.
There's First half highlights are presented by Target. Panthers supremacy NFC South. Wellness is perfectly mixed for you. Panthers didn't have the football that much. Just 18 plays, 27 and a touchdown. The interception by David Harris. Starts at 8-6. Mayfield did throw an interception, but Panthers been 10 to 15, 130 yards. Effective scrambles here today. Nothing doing on the ground.
That's for sure. Let's see if the Panthers can get their ground game up and running. Yes, that pun wasn't horrible, I admit. Rain's starting to loosen up a little bit. And it's in the end zone for a touchback. No surprise. First and 10 from the 35. Carolina sets up shop with Dowdle in the backfield again. They're going to fake the hand. They're going to give it to Dowdle. He's got some room this time. And he's going to get 3. I mean 4. Second and 9 from the 36 from the 39. Drop back. Long throw by Coker, and he'll get 5. Third down. Get 4, maybe 5. Third down. We're going to give him 4. Yep, that's a catch. Third and 2. First time the Panthers have had this situation all game. Maybe they can finally convert on a third down. Personally, I just run it rather than try to throw it. Chuba Hubbard now in the backfield. Coker goes into motion. Fakes the handoff. Again, why the fuck throw it? Run it. There's no logic in throwing it on third down and 2. How did he catch that? After Hubbard, he's going to get the first down, pick up a 2. Or 3, I should say. Well, at least the Panthers are going a little more ground happy on this half. I'm going to start the second half. They get the 3 yards for the first down. Personally, I would have done that the previous play, not throw it. Dumbasses. Whatever. First and 10 from the 47, from the Carolina 47. Drop back. And Young. Spencer wasn't even paying attention. Even if he did, Mitchell wasn't gonna catch it. Second down. Neither team has been good in their respective setups. Tampa has been below 500 on the road. At home. Carolina below 500 on the road. Last road win, if I remember correctly, was against Atlanta. Well. They get the snap off in time. Young drops back. Fires. Caught by McMillan in Tampa territory at the 34. That's a pickup of 20. 19. From the 34, Dowdle deep in the backfield. I don't like that setup, though. We'll see what happens. And it's incomplete. It was looking for Dowdle. It was off his hands. Backward pass or not, it was still aimed at him, and he couldn't grab it. A little too high on that one. Second down. And that is screwed up. Second and 16 from the 41. That's a bullshit call. Drop back. Over the middle, incomplete, third down. And that is real. And these refs really just fucked Carolina over. Looking for Mitchell Evans. I mean, seriously. Check down to Chuba, and he'll get 4. And he'll get 5 back. Question is, with Fitzgerald, do you risk the kick? It's a 54-yarder. The ball is slicker than grease. The field has been wet all day, or do you just get rid of it? They're going to kick the field goal. Career long for Fitzgerald is 57, but in this ecosystem where it's been raining all day in Tampa, can he hit one from 54? Snap, kick. No good. It was short. And the Buccaneers catch another fucking break by incompetent incompetent officiating.
Quickly life can change. Get out of there.
Same routine, same old thing. Not her. She switched to China. Didn't change her. Which means she's getting cash back. Everyday purchases build her credit. And her savings. Working overtime. Banking fee-free. Fee-free. Fee-free pops my set. So don't think the old way. Playing smarter through Chime.
When you make your dip super creamy with almonds, your new boyfriend can know nothing about football. He touched it down.
Brother 17.
And still fit in just fine.
Oh, great fumble.
Good fumble. That's a Hail Mary.
AJ Brown is a football star, but he also has Geico like a regular person, so we had one translate.
To achieve excellence, I imagine, manifest, and then boom.
Yeah, he's one of those Geico ads online. He switched to Geico.
Because Geico is like me, always open.
He means their 24/7 claim support.
Always open.
No one can cover. Except Geico.
You're not AJ Brown, but
Bucs will set up shop at their own 46 after the missed kick.
it feels good to Geico.
Wendy's has new chicken.
Personally, I would have just gotten rid of it. With the ball as slick as it is, and with the field as loose, with the ground as loose as it is, and the ball is slicker than a greased pig at this point, it would have been better to just get rid of it and pin the Buccaneers deep in their own territory instead of trying the field goal. Ball at the 44-yard line. Line for the Bucs. They're going to hand off to Bucky. He's going to go up the gut, and he's going to get 4, maybe 5. Second down. They're going to give him 4. What's been the winning ingredient so far for the Buccaneers? The ground attack, as well as Baker being a little more patient in the pocket. Second 6. Irvin in the back, deep backfield again. Ball at the 48-yard line of the Buccaneers. Drop back. And this time Mayfield's going down. Loss of 5. Loss of 6. Oh, they're going to say he got sacked for 4. Fuck that. Well, it puts the ball back at the original line that the Bucs started on, the 44-yard line. Mayfield drops back, looks, caught over the middle by Ottman, and he's only going to get 7.
See if I can get you to jump, but right now I'm not trying to give Carolina any momentum, shorten the field for them.
I get the trick here. If the Panthers jump, it's a first down. If they don't jump, and it's a dog call. Tampa's going to punt it. Delay a game. Quarterback. 5 yards. Repeat 4th down. Roseboom almost got busted in the neutral zone. Smart move by Tampa. Dixon has not gotten a lot of good yardage on these punts this year. He is one of the older kickers in the league this season. ETN the punt, to return. So essentially a 3-and-out for the Buccaneers after a missed field goal. Kick is away. He punts away. ETN going to fair catch it at the 6. And I do not like that if I'm Carolina. $13-7 Buccaneers. Yeah.
So many options during the game, it feels like I'm calling the play. Touchdown! See? I bet TD. Who's the king now, Brian?
More like a town fool.
With more markets open for more of the game, DraftKings is live when others aren't. So instead of gray, you could be seeing green. Bet on NFL action as it happens with the #1 sportsbook for live betting. New customers bet $5 and get $200 if your bet wins. Paid in bonus bets. The crown is yours.
If you love to travel, Capital One has a rewards credit card that opens up a world of possibilities. You earn unlimited double miles on everything you
Ugh, that is so wrong.
Extraordinary trips. Plus, get premium benefits at a collection of luxury hotels when you
Don't know. Maybe it. I don't know, Jets mess. Maybe it stopped raining. Maybe it slowed up. I don't know. Last I checked, they said the rain was starting to slow up. .808 left in the third. Panthers are going to start deep in their own territory at the 6th. At the 7-yard line. Hand off to Chua. Yeah, he's not going anywhere. Loss of 2. Like I said, they're basically telling Bryce on first down to beat them with his fucking arm. 91-11 on the ground has been a major discrepancy for the Panthers tonight. Empty set. 5 wideouts. 3 to Bryce's left, 2 to his right. 7.5 to go. 2nd and 11 from the 6. At the very least, Carolina wants to get out of their own red zone. Bryce gets rid of it. That's caught by Hubbard, but he's only going to get 4 out of that. Flag. Probably going to be a hold on the Panthers. Nope, it's illegal contact in the secondary on Tampa. That's on David. So that gives Carolina a fresh set of downs, but not the way they would have wanted it. With Devontae David, the guilty party, that's going to move the ball up to the 11. First and 10 from the 11 now for the Panthers. .721. Are they going to try to... No, they're going to pass it. Young. Caught by Tremble. He's going to get to the 24. Pick up a 13. First down yardage. On a curl flat.
yards or more down the field this season. And if you're Bryce and you're Dave Canals, you don't want to chase stuff. But at some point, the ball's going to have to be put.
Oh, we gave him 13 on that. Hand off to Chua. He'll stumble forward, and he'll get about 5. Second and 5. Ball on the 29-yard line of the Panthers. Hubbard in the backfield again. They're going to give it to the power back. And what do you get? 2 or 3, and someone lost a helmet. Trumbull loses his helmet. Third down coming up. Oh, that should have been a face mask on the Bucs. Third and 2 from the 32. It's going deep. McMillan's got it. Brought down the 35-yard line. 33-yard pick up for Tedero and McMillan. Oh, this is bullshit. That's not OPI. I swear this officiating core is either blind or deep in the Bucs pockets. Maybe even both. It's 3rd and 12 from the 22. Drop back by Price, backpedals and has to get rid of it. Incomplete. 4th down. That's a bullshit call all by these referees. I mean, they have missed so many calls on this game in this quarter alone.
Offensive not protected at the line of scrimmage. Just shoves him out of the play to begin with. That's why he's so right.
Do you support the call?
I do.
Fair catch at the 31, and that's where the Bucs will set up shop again. 4.5 minutes to go. Another drive screwed over by poor officiating for the Panthers. I mean, seriously, that's a bullshit call by the refs.
Red Bull gives you wings.
100 years ago, no one would insure cars or military cars. They did it themselves. A group of 25 soldiers backed each other. A century later, values our founders shared: honor, service, loyalty, integrity. Those are the things we live by, and why our members know we'll be there. Because at USAA, we take care of our own.
I'm so sorry to go first. I promise I'm not going to take your job. Personally, for those billboards.
Oh, sorry, folks. I need something to drink so I can get rid of these hiccups. See? They took his job! He took your job!
This season, rookie year, he's been called for offensive pass interference. Dan and Mike sort of disagreeing on this one. Yeah, I mean, I just if T-Mac had grabbed Morrison and like shoved him, I'm cool with it. But all he's doing is fighting through contact. These guys get taught first man. So if you win at the line of scrimmage and be physical.
From the 31, Irving in the backfield. Baker at the line. Fakes a handoff. Screen pass to Ibuka. Pick up a 12. Oh, pick up of 8. He stepped out before he got to the line. On the game. Yep. Now Irving in the backfield and single back. They're going to hand it to him. And he's going to get 5.
Carolina's been crushed by some officiating calls and just not moving on offense. If you go down and you scored, it feels like you've got complete control of that football game. So at some point, Josh Brizard, their play caller, he's going to call one of those play action pass screens. It's going to get a dump off to Irving with a shot white, and you're just going to get a huge chunk.
From the 42. And up to Bucky again. Cut. And he'll get 7.
Splits, right? You got 2 safeties deep. You get 8 extra blocker. Now it's at 3 on 2. Once again, that ball gets spilled all the way back to the early on in the game. That's why you get in those strong splits. You don't have to hit your whole play sheet, play call sheet. I mean, right here, just hit the formations, change up the way you deploy the personnel to attack the speed to continue to be safe.
Well, game 6. He's only going to get 2 on that run. 3rd down. And off again, that's your 1st down. Pick up a 3. From the 48. 1st and 10, Tampa. Irving in the backfield again. They fake the handoff to Bucky. Mayfield gets away from 1 tackle, 1 sack attempt, another attempt, going deep. Oh, come on! That is not defensive pass interference, you piece of shit, ref. Fuck these refs. Fuck them to hell. Scott didn't even touch him. He tripped over his own 2 fucking feet, you piece of shit. I swear these reps are in the Buccaneers' pocket.
I just think it's guys competing down the field. Otten looks to be kind of clipping his feet together.
He's just not playing the ball. There's a very high standard there. Once he turns his back like that, he puts himself in harm's way. That's a tough one.
Ball's on the 35 regardless. Irvin's not going anywhere this time. At best, he loses a yard. And these Panthers are pissed, and I don't blame them. Off to Bucky again. He'll get about 2. This will be the last play of the third quarter. 15 minutes left. Can the Bucs hold the line and stay alive in the division race? Third quarter ends with the score: Tampa Bay 13, Carolina 7.
You want me to say 4?
You better keep going.
Was a humdinger, huh?
Every light in the city was great.
Returns Thursday on ABC. Taco Bell's $5, $7, and $9 Lux Cravings boxes take you on lavish adventures. Luxuriate with your faves in the $5 box. Be transported to more opulence with the $7 box. Or encounter the world of delights in the $9 box with the cheesy dipping burritos with creamy garlic sauce. It's the Bucs. For less, choose your $5, $7, or $9 Lux Cravings box only at Taco Bell. Style or substance. So now it became one or the other. But there is another choice. Not something until you have everything in the GMC Sierra. Or get a total value of over $8,000 on this Sierra 1500 model, plus get 3,500 trade allowance when you trade in an eligible vehicle.
When you have everything you need to start strong, you can give everything you've got. Start the year strong with best-in-class points investment in fitness. Save $28 or more when you join for just $1 down, $15 a month. Cancel anytime. Deal ends Friday, January 9th. You got this.
Planet Fitness is an official fitness center of the Carolina Panthers.
Near Tampa, 15 minutes away from Buccaneers denying the Panthers victory party for now.
Both teams and their fans very innocent parties was at Atlantic game tomorrow.
Panthers need the Falcons to win. Buccaneers need an upset from the Saints. Have won by a couple of touchdowns earlier this season.
Third and 8 from the 33. He'll get about 2, maybe 3 out of that.
Sums up McLaughlin, who's
As McLaughlin has hit his first 2 field goals. This will be from 48. Got it. 16-7. And most of this due to bullshit ref ball all running amok. Throwing the fact that Bryce Young and the Panthers can't seem to beat the Buccaneers. I mean, Bryce has been forced to try to beat the Buccaneers with his arm, and the legs are not just carrying, have not been able to carry the Panthers tonight. Protesters are just plants.
you like Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's go, boys. One thing I've noticed about football fans is they don't talk like the players can actually hear them. Brownie, looking good, keep it up. But when you have Geico Insurance, you'll always be heard. They have top-notch customer service with people who really care.
There you go. That's how you run inside zone.
Anything for you, bud?
Cool. Could you pass the ball?
Yeah, I'm trying.
Just pass the ball.
Yeah, just
Okay. Pass
no,
it.
why not?
It feels good to be heard. It feels good to Geico.
Continues tonight on ESPN and ABC as the Seahawks face the 49ers for the top seed in the NFC. Then tomorrow on CBS at Fox, as the NFL regular season concludes with Sunday Night Football. Ravens Steelers for the AFC North title on NBC. Stream games live on your mobile device with NFL Plus.
Towards the 250th anniversary of the Declaration of Independence, they found Native American. NFL trying to kick off the recognition of America 250. That's made on the sidelines here in the NFL games and also the game balls. Crucial 3 points for Tampa. Controversial penalties contributing to that. 39-yard drive is also took 5:18 off the clock.
Yeah, and if I were these refs, I'd be held fucking accountable for those bullshit calls. Not just the OPI on the last Carolina drive, but the DPI on the most recent Tampa drive that's gotten this game from 6 up to 9, from a 6-point game to a 9-point game for the Buccaneers. And the Panthers will set up shop at their own 35. Fake of the pitch. Jump pass to Jalen Coker, and he's going to get 3 on that catch.
Necessarily hasn't had a ton of opportunities, but you know, if you're in the pass game right now, it's really how many different ways can you find opportunities for teams?
2nd and 7, Carolina ball at their own 38. Now, he's not had a lot of luck so far. Drop back. Screen to Dowdle. Gets free over the 40, 45, 50, 45, over the 40, down to 37. In the Tampa territory after a pickup of 25. First and 10 from the 37. Been in Tampa territory. Panthers trying to move quickly. They know they got to get back off the field as soon as they possibly can. Fake of the handoff. Dump pass to Leggett. He'll get 5. I haven't stepped out, but clock continues to tick. Under 13 to go in the game. Yes. Fourth quarter. Or Jets mess. From the 32 of the Buccaneers. Bunch formation. Young gets the snap off quickly. Dumps it over the middle. Incomplete. Too high for Jalen Coker. Third down. Panthers are 0 for 6 on third down conversions in this game so far, which has been humiliating. Young goes over the middle, caught by Leggett, first down. Uh-oh, Leggett is down. I think his ankle got tweaked. Yeah, his ankle got tweaked. He's gimping a little bit. It's a pickup of about 11 or so for Carolina. 12. So they're on the fringe of the red zone. 11:25 to go in the game. Down 9. Panthers have got to move. And I think the Bucs have it as the ball slipped loose. And they do. I do not understand why go for the flea flicker. Is there any lot? $11:07 left. 16-7 Carolina Tampa after this botch on the flea flicker. Donald slipped on the ground. Young couldn't pick it up quick enough. I mean, personally, if I was slipping, if I was Rico, I would just go down with it. Instead, it's 6 plays, 45 yards, wasted on a fumble. Lord, I don't ask much. I haven't asked much for you from this football season. I really haven't.
in total value. We are back, ladies and gentlemen. Luke, walk us through that replay. As you can see right here, these two are trying to hit a slant route, but they don't see the coverage. Doorbell, exterior, floodlight, boom, right there.
Leave the premises now.
There's nowhere to go. Nope. Professional grade security powered by Night Guard for your home or business. No matter who your home is. CPS Security, your best defense. You know what? That one dude looks like my cousin. Good, yeah. 49ers and Seahawks on the deck. Good news for San Francisco Panthers. Kittle ready to get on the field. Up in the air status line. Huge deal with it.
First and 10 from the 29. They're going to hand off to Irving, who's going to go to the outside, make a cut, and he's going to get 4.
I don't see the concept. There's no one, when you're running a flea flicker, there's usually someone running down the field. There's teammate was at 5 yards, and Jimmy Boone was 5 yards behind him.
In all honesty, you would have been better off just going down with the ball in hand, Rico, not flea flickering it. In that situation, I would have taken the points. Taking the handoff by Mayfield. He's going to fire it. Caught by Johnson, and that's going to be a, let's see, 18-yard pickup. $17-yard pickup.
I'm just going to tell you, from play action pass,
Why is every Panthers game I've called, except for the Jet game, they've lost? Why? From midfield. And off to Irving. Pick up a 3. Looks like the pattern's about to be broken for the Panthers. Under 10 minutes left. Down 9. Now, in this situation, you could, if you're Todd Bowles, get a quick score, but you want to chew up as much clock as possible so the Panthers don't have any breathing room. Even if you do don't convert anything on this set of downs. Ball on the 48, on the 47 of the Panthers. Shotgun. Mayfield over the middle. Caught by Goodwin. He'll fall over to the 39 for a first down. Uh-oh.
Slot receiver just is so dependable, and some of these guys that have extra names in this organization especially come up some crucial plays late in this fourth quarter. These guys have been through some tough days, some dark days in Tampa. It's real that he's back to the playoffs here, but we need some help. Shot fights. Devontae David talked about that. You know, they, like Evans has been here, Devontae David's been here, Chris Godwin's been here. There have been a lot of people in these stands. But now you've got some guys that, I would say this in the fall. Devontae David's got the chance to be a Hall of Famer. He's one of the great linebackers of the generation. And he remembers what it's like to not necessarily have meaningful.
2nd and 8.
And so the emphasis to this team of taking advantage of it. Chris Godwin's got so many injuries. Like Evans, some of the great receivers.
From the 38-yard line. Drop back. Scoop to screen to Ottman. Some of the Panthers haven't been able to defend all day. Pick up a 13 to the 25-yard line. If the Bucs get in the end zone, this game's over, and I'm shutting this stream down. The Bucs will have won, and at that point, the Panthers have only one hope, and they got to ensure that the Falcons clobber New Orleans tomorrow. That's their only way of getting into the playoffs at this point. Ball at the 25-yard line. Under 7 to go. I think the Buccaneers jumped off sides. Honestly, I wish Grossi's iteration of the scriptwriter never came back. Because what's he do? He always fucks over the Panthers. I mean, I'm a Giants fan, don't get me wrong, but it's been almost a decade since Carolina has actually been competent. Clock will be reset to 6:52. 2nd and 15, ball at the 30. 1st and 15 from the 30. Rashad White, he'll get 7. 2nd and 8.
I like how they kind of simplified things. So Chris Bailey, one of the best receivers in the NFL. And I think that's because they're starting to settle in and understand what it takes to win this game.
Fake it. Oh, it is a handoff to White. Of course, even if they hold the Bucs to a field goal, it's not going to matter with how much clock is being chewed up. Third and 5. Drop back by Baker. Gets away. Pump fakes. Pump fakes again. Gets rid of it. Was it caught? It was, but is it a first down? No, it's not. So if you're Bulls, what do you do here? Do you play it safe and make it an even more definitive 2-score game by going for the field goal? Nice catch by Ottman, by the way, but only enough for a pick of a 3. Wait a minute, what's his feet? Was his foot on the line? Let's see when he catches it. Nope.
I think you can try to get him to jump. I'm not overly aggressive right here if I'm Tampa Bay. I wait for the ideal situation. If I don't like it, pop the timeout.
I think in Canales' case, he thought Ottman's foot was on the line.
Probably a worthy challenge. Given how crucial that Carolina is challenging and rolling on the field. I would complete it fast. We'll review that flag. Time to use it and see what replay reveals. And we check it out and we come back.
Doesn't look like it. The heel of the shoe, maybe the left pinky toe is out.
$25 a line, guaranteed for 3 years on America's most reliable 5G network.
I'm being told this is legal email from Liberty Mutual to help save you hundreds by customizing your car insurance. And it's right above is the gentleman under the security guard.
Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Big time, best time, all the time. Come seek the Royal Caribbean.
TaxAct knows knows early birds get the worm, so you can quickly file the moment tax season opens. Tax Act can help late birds file too. That's right, everyone gets worms. Tax Act, let's get them over with.
Ever since we told Jason Kelsey NFL Sunday Ticket is just $4.99 for football fans, he hasn't stopped cheering. NFL Sunday Ticket, now just $4.99 for one more glorious Sunday. If they're love and care.
Did we invent crispy chicken? Nah. We just put it where it belongs, inside burritos and tacos, obviously. Extra saucy. 2 strips, huh? Look at that. Overachieving? Sure. Did you ask for it? No, but we did it anyway. Crispy chicken from Taco Bell, a brand new classic.
It's not really brand new. It's been there a couple of years. Call on the field overturned. It is an incomplete pass. Clock has been reset to 5 minutes and 18 seconds. And you see right there the left foot of Cade Ottman going out and stepping on the paint. So I don't blame Dave Canales for making that call. So instead, it's going to be 4th and 5 for a 40-yard attempt from Chase McLaughlin. 38, excuse me. Let's see if he can kick it. Let's see if he can hit it. That's blocked! The Panthers still have a chance!
There's serious urgency now, just 5-12 to work with, and Ball says special teams. Jackson was 6'6" at that long reach. Just got to be more stout on the inside. That system,
Carolina's got to march down the field and march down it quick because there's not a lot of time left on that clock. 5:12 left, down 9. What are the Panthers to do? They gotta get moving. Ball at the 28-yard line. Low snap. Young dump. It's a short pass, gain of 5 to Xavier Legette. Not going to go, no, not going to huddle. Under 5 to go. 2nd and 5, ball to 33 of the Panthers. Young drops back. Gets out of the pocket. Sideline caught by Tremble. 1st down, and he's pushed near midfield. Clock stops at 4:36 after a gain of 17. It's not yet, Den Porter. Okay, ball at the 50, so it was a pick of a 17.
14 career wins for Bryce Young, 12 in a comeback fashion. So there's plenty of time for him to just continue to see what the defense is doing.
Play clock resets at the whistle. Ball at midfield for the Panthers. Drop back by Young. Screen to Dowdle. But he loses 5. I do not understand that fucking play. Seriously, Bryce. The Buck defense read that fucker like a book. Second 15 from the 40. Empty set. 3 to the right, 2 to the left. Got to go under 4 minutes. They get the snap. Young escapes the. Gonna go deep. Incomplete. Stops the clock at least. 3:55 to go. And at this point, this is 4 down territory for Carolina. 3:55 left. It's 3rd and 15. Ball on your own 40. You got to go for it no matter what you get or lose on this next play. Bryce Young on 3rd downs, 3 of 17 for 18 yards, and 1 picked off once, and has only gotten 1 fucking first down all damn game. Go underneath the Tremble, and he'll get 11. And Tremaine, and he'll get 7. Of course, Carolina going to be forced to gamble here. Can't blame them, to be perfectly honest. But then again, they bring this shit on themselves, and the refs being deep in the Buccaneers' pockets. Fuck the script writers in the NFL to death. From the 48. They get the snap off. Young going deep. McMillan's got it! Down to 7! First down, Carolina! Call timeout! Call timeout! Gain of 40. Young drops back. Gonna throw it. Incomplete. 2:31 to go. Panthers running out of time. Hoping to get the ball all into the zone within the final 2 minutes. Field goal is not going to do much. You need the TD here. Terrell McMillan, only the second Panther in club history with 1,000 receiving yards in a season. First one since Kelvin Benjamin in 2014. They get the snap off in time. Drop back. Going deep. Jump ball. Touchdown, Jalen Coker! Panthers still got a shot with 2:25 to go. He's in. Come on! They're going to reset the clock to 2:27. Panthers are going to go for 1 here to reduce the deficit to 2. Plus the warning. And the kick is good. Panthers within 2. 2:27 to go. Tampa Bay 16, Carolina 14. Honestly, it should be 17, but no. I had to try a flea flicker about 10 minutes ago. Carolina has got to ensure that Tampa does not get a first down on this next drive. They got to be aggressive. No passivity. And it's still raining in Tampa. And the skies have once again opened up. He makes it to the landing zone, caught the 8 by Tucker. It'll be brought down at the 28-yard line with 2:23 to go.
You sit outside and you don't get beat on the 7 on the corner or the 5 or the out. Even if he chases leverage like that, you just keep running away.
From the 29, rain coming down, Irving in the backfield. If you're Tampa, you want to run it as much as you can. They're going to hand it to Bucky. And he's only going to get 2, maybe 3, and the Panthers are going to burn their first timeout. 2:17 to go. In one-score games, Panthers actually have the third best record in the league, 7-2. Only San Francisco at 5-1, and the Broncos at 11-2 have had better records this year. The lone win the Panthers did not get, that was a one-score game, was their shutout over Atlanta in Week 3. Their losses in one scores against Arizona in Week 2 and New Orleans about 3 weeks ago. Second and 7 from the 32-yard line. Carolina's defensive line coming in a bunch set. It's another 3-yard pickup for Bucky Irving. 2:12 left. It's going to be a vital 3rd and 4 for the Panthers. Winner of this division will get either San Francisco or Seattle. Between the two, I would rather they face San Francisco. Roll out. Mayfield to Ottman. First down, and that's basically going to be the nail in the coffin. 2-minute warning, 1 timeout left, midfield. Gain of 20 by Otten. Especially when Carolina is down to their last timeout. You can't, if you're the Panthers, you cannot afford another first down play by the Bucs.
Insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. It's like needing the protection of this car. Getting that car. Where do you even get this guy? Kevin Barnes beat Franklin Elementary. Okay. Guys, actually, the city ordinance. You ever feel like you think I have a shot to make the team? No. So don't settle for just any insurance. There's State Farm. Look at the neighbors. State Farm is there.
Ultimately, with the weather conditions and how the Buck ground defense game has been pummeling Dowdle and Hubbard all day, this was basically a matter of trying to get Bryce Young to beat the Bucs with his arm. And ultimately, he just couldn't do it.
So we needed a serious business card that could go the distance. We chose the Capital One Venture X business card. With unlimited double miles on every purchase, we earn rewards on all the things we need to grow our business. Delicious. So good. And with big purchasing power, we can spend more and earn more. So we redeemed miles to travel the country and partner with new stores. What's in your wallet? Hey, that's my mom. Elementary, add on you. Welcome to the brand new Elementary. Who's the teacher?
Looks like I'm gonna need bigger muscles.
Hey, you bet! It's all basically going to come down to tomorrow. If the Falcons win, Panthers are in. If the Saints win, Bucs get in. First and 10 from the 45. Bucky Irving in the backfield again. Irving will only get 2 on that run, and the Panthers are going to burn their last time out with 1:56 to go.
In this situation from an offense is always, do you take the knees or do you run? Sometimes you run the ball outside intentionally, try to burn off another 3 or 4 clocks. You teach your guys, do not go out of bounds for 3 or 4 seconds, and then maybe 4th down doesn't even become an issue. You could burn another 8 or 10 seconds off just by running the football.
That's true, Orlovsky. Second and 8. Ball at the 43 of the Panthers. The handoff. Did he fumble it? No, he didn't. He didn't completely lose the ball. 3rd and 6. Unless, of course, Tampa gets a first down on this play.
Felt like they could have quote unquote gone the other way, but none of them went their way and hurt some big moments.
Well, the second time they will flip up all the way down, so they'll snap it on 3rd down with 1:11.
Bucs will burn their first time out with 71 left on the clock. 3rd and 6 from the 41 of the Panthers.
Scary in this situation, unless it's like 4th and an inch, but it's certainly scary with where you're special.
Kadon, 9 catches for 94 yards and a touchdown on 9 targets, 7 receptions, 94 yards and a touchdown. Rest of the squad, 13 targets, 9 catches, 109 yards. Of Baker's 203 yards that he's managed to get in the air. Stupid ads. 3rd and 6. And off to Bucky. He's not getting much. Gain of 3 at most. This doesn't give much time for the Panthers to get into field goal range. At best, it would only give them about 20 seconds. They're going to go for it. Can we reset the clock to 25 seconds? Flag. Delay a game, they're going to get rid of it.
Make sure you don't turn there's any free runners, and you're telling the snapper and you're telling the final particular, clean snap, field that thing, do not allow the guy with the football, get it off. Just get it, punt it.
Clock reset to 26 seconds.
Protect it inside out.
Starts with the snap.
Bucs will take their second timeout.
I think to Lewis's point, to just the re-emphasis of this stuff. This is a young football team in some specific areas. Remember early on, Anthony Walker got hurt. One of their special team corps.
Career long for Ryan Fitzgerald in terms of field goals was 57. He missed on a 54-yarder earlier. Carolina's going to need that ball to be run at least to the 40 to have, to their own 40 to have a shot. They're not like this. It's a lazy kick. And it's going to be stopped at the 3. That is not good field position if you're Carolina. This is basically nail in the coffin, if you ask me. Bryce Young is going to have to try to throw a bomb, or at the very least, get up a series of laterals. And in either case, I don't like this. Clock has been reset to 18 seconds. If I had to guess, Bucs are going to go in the soft zone, prevent D. And they are. Young goes deep. Caught by Coker. Panthers have got to floor it. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and they do spike it with 3 seconds left. From the 23 and from the 21. Play clock was reset. Drop back. Going deep again over to Coker. He's going to flip it to McMillan. Flip back. Not going to work. Bucs win. We'll see how the South is decided tomorrow between the Falcons and the Saints. Remember, if Atlanta wins, Carolina gets in. New Orleans wins, Tampa gets in. Final score here, 16-14, Buccaneers. Bryce Young finishes 24-35, 264 yards, 2 touchdowns, and a pick. Mayfield finishes 203 yards, 1 touchdown, and a pick. Sacked twice for 5 yards. But it was the run game that dominated for the Buccaneers. 42 carries for 140 yards to 14 carries for 19 yards. Carolina had opportunities, and they screwed the pooch. That's it for tonight's call. Thanks to everyone who bothered to show up and comment, like, share, subscribe. I'm done. Subscribe to the Aboriginal Sports Network and the Hardcore Sports Network, as well as myself, Mets2128. Goodbye. Good night. Bang. I'm not going to be doing any ball games tomorrow, just as a heads up.